Hi, and welcome back to Tennessee Whiskey Shaving with Wes. This is going to be Saturday's video, and like I said before, I am going to we'll start it like a segment. We'll do Saturday straight shaves. So here we go. I have my Ralph Ost all readied up. I just got done stropping it and been prepping my face with warm water. It's got these beautiful carbon scales on it. Very, very nice. You can't go wrong with an Ost. It's pretty good as far as the razors go. It's fairly affordable. I think you can get them from like 100 to 150 bucks, maybe more, depending on what the scales are made of, I guess. But great razor, great razor. I just had it tuned up by Glenn Mercurio over at Gemstar Customs. So if you ever need an edge done, his are good, great. I am practicing honing. I have this JJ Shorty that I'm working on. I'm trying to give you a little bit of scope here. This is a good learning razor. As you can see, the blade is not nearly as big. It's about, I don't know, maybe a third as big as what your normal. That's why it's called a shorty, because it's easier to learn on. The blade just isn't as big. It's a little lighter, and it's definitely affordable. This is it's a good razor, great razor, but it's the one I'm learning to hone on. So I'm working on the edge on it right now. It's getting there. It's getting there. I also want to take a second to brag on my son. It's my youngest son's 13th birthday, lucky number 13. He's officially a teenager, so I'm super excited about that. He's turning into quite the fine young man. And yeah, he plays lacrosse, and his lacrosse season is coming to an end this season. His official school season is actually already over, but his coach picked up a scrimmage game today, so he's going to be doing that. And then he was also selected. There was two kids on the team that were selected for kind of like an all-star team. So this weekend he also has a game going on where it's like an all-star game. So that was pretty cool for him to get recognized. So yeah. So anyway, I've been prepping my face. I've said it before in all my videos. This is even more of a beneficial step if you're going to be straight shaving. There's a reason why if you go get a professional shave done, they do the hot towel treatment and whatnot, and they really prep your face, because the more you can prep your hair and the softer you can make all your whiskers and stuff like that, it just makes it a little bit better. So for me, and I'm still learning straight shaving. I've been doing it for about a year now, but like I said, I've only been clean shaven for a few months now. So some of the stuff, around where I used to keep a goatee and whatnot is still gonna be like a learning curve for me. I may only do a with the grain pass, and I may finish up with a DE, going against the grain, but I will give it a try. It's getting better and better. Honestly, for me, with a straight razor, I haven't had much luck going against the grain yet. It just feels too grabby to me. So I don't know if that's because of me and my technique, or just because maybe the razors aren't sharp enough for me. I know with a shavette and stuff I can do it, and DEs of course I can do it, but with the straight so far, I haven't had much luck going against the grain. So that being said, let me get my face wet again and lather up, and we'll get started. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Today I'll be using iRich Mousse. This stuff is great. I love Sterling. Sterling's base is a tallow base. This is a Irish moose dupe. Um, so I love this stuff. It's quickly become my favorite. My PA has a version of it as well. It's a seasonal thing, so I don't think it's still out, but it's called Tricolor. As far as I know, Irish Moose is still available from Sterling. I highly suggest you get it. If you like, green scents, fresh, earthy kind of, green Irish tweed along those lines, polo green. If you like those kind of scents, it's Irish Moose is definitely right up your alley. So, yep. We've already got the lather already built up here, so we'll get to it. All right, dry off my hands. I want to make sure they're definitely nice and dry and ready for your straight razor. Hold that sucker. Hopefully this is going to be a good shave. It should be. I have to go to the DMV or whatnot and get a new airport car titled. So we'll see how that goes. All right, as normal, stretching your skin with any kind of a straight razor is always good. Find that angle, usually around 30 degrees. And light pressure, just let the razor skim. Everybody, I know straight razor shaving, shave it, razor, anything, all that stuff could be very daunting. But if you see here, I'm not kicked it out real, like at 2 spine lengths, or widths more specifically. So you're looking at about that right there. You want 2 of those is the angle roughly you're going to be looking for. I know I also rinse my blade off. You're supposed to wipe it off on a towel, but I keep mine well oiled. I take care of them. I mine the edge while have it under the sink. So hopefully this shave really sets the tone for me going to the DMV. Left-handed. I apologize for not chatting as much in this shave. I guess we'll consider this maybe more of a ASMR shave. I have to concentrate a lot more when using a straight razor. And I'm gonna wet my face a little bit more. You definitely want to keep the wetness up. When straight razor shaving. Again, like I said, for me, like it might not be for everybody, but for me, the more of an angle that you hold your blade in, and go more of a diagonal or a slant. That's why slants are pretty good. I just have way more success with the comfort. It feels better. Still a lot of residual slickness from the Sterling soap. The tallow really helps. It makes it slick. All right, so far so good. Let's get some more water. Might even add some more shaving cream. All right, let me get my rinse on. Be right back. Now this one, since it's against the grain, I will go ahead and put some pre-shave on as well. I want to try and make it as slick as possible. Still using my Hinoki and Sage cube. Works great. I'm putting a lot on because I really want it slick. Usually I don't put that much, but the slicker the better, right? Man, this stuff smells good. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with it. Irish Moose is great. It's pretty spot on with the original too. Love me some Sterling. It's one of my favorites. Them, PAA, Vanillé, those are my favorites. I just tried Adopted Acres. I used Texas Spirit. That's my friend Barry Bedford over at Texas Shaving. Check him out. I'm sure you probably have, but he sent me some from the Texas meetup, and man, that stuff, it smells phenomenal. I'm gonna do a review on it, and the base is, man, it's so thick and creamy and buttery. It's so good. But I also have some of the Adopted Acre stuff coming. I got the Homestead Barbershop and his new release, Rookie Card. It should be here in the next couple of days, and I can't wait to get a shave going with that for you guys. I'm gonna give you a good review up on that. Can't wait. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Because I usually get so far with this part, and then I gotta tap out and call it quits and go and grab my DE or my Shavette or something. I guess since it's a straight shave Saturday, I'll try and stick with it as much as I can. If I can't, I'll swap over the Shavette and do that. So far, so good. My left side is usually what gives me trouble, and that's what I'm having right now. So far, though, this is working pretty good. Add some water. Let me try it lefty. Maybe that's my problem, is because I try to do it. I usually, against the grain, I always tend to stick with my right hand. But let me see what happens if I go lefty. So far, this is the farthest I've ever made it. So still a lot of real estate to go, though. I think I'm just going to go across the grain on the chin for now. And see, it still feels grabby. So I don't know if it's me or the razor or what. Now uncharted territory. I'm kidding. I mean, I haven't done that so much. Yeah, I'm not liking that. It just feels too grabby. Since I'm running into a half hour here, I'm just gonna grab my old trusty Quantum here and finish up. Because for me, I'm definitely not as smooth as what I usually am. So I apologize, fellas. But thanks for watching. It is much appreciated while I fumble through all this. All right, one last quick final pass with the Quantum just to clean everything up and get me my BBS. My skin does feel a little rougher than it normally does. So like I said though, I mean, I haven't really had much luck with straight razors. As far as comfort, you know, they're not as comfortable to me as a DE or whatnot. So I guess maybe I just need to work on the edges or my technique, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and make this commitment to doing it every Saturday or whatnot, and get good, right? Isn't that what they say? Especially like in video games. If you're like me and you guys like the Dark Souls or Souls-like games, get good, right? Well, the only way you get good is practice. But I did make progress because I have never actually went across the grain on my face like that. And I made it all the way up to my upper lip. And usually I just get to like right around here and it's like I'm donezo. I'm like, no more, I'm tapping out. So, but I'm gonna keep working at it. We'll get there. For any of you guys that are on the fence about straight razor shaving, you know, all I can say is if you're interested and you want to give it a go, give it a go. You know, I mean, there's nothing to it but to do it. But there is a steep learning curve with it. It is for some people it might be, but for me, in my experience, it is not this magical, transcendent, you know, shave that you're gonna get right out the box. It may eventually get to be like that once you learn how to do it, but like I said, there is a steep learning curve with it seems like. And there's all sorts of ancillary things that go with it, you know, because now you got to sharpen the blade, maintain it, strop it, you know, keep it oiled, keep it in a, you know, a dry place or whatnot, and especially if it's a, you know, carbon steel razor. It's just a lot of work. I can see why over the years, you know, DE shaving became so popular because it's time consuming if you're going to be straight razor shaving. There is a certain level of dedication that you have to put to it. But all in all, I do like straight razor shaving. I do like the challenge, and I like, I still like the process, because like the process is a big thing, the stropping and all that. It's another one of those things that just kind of makes it more interesting. Learning the skill of honing. It's fun, but time consuming. And it is an investment because you got to buy honing stones and all that stuff. And some of them aren't cheap, especially if you try and get into these natural stones and finishers and stuff. They're not cheap. All right, let me get my rinse on and we'll be right back. Sorry this one ran longer. Hopefully I can try and keep them down. Again, I know I don't mean to sound like a broken record always talking about time, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's see here. Where did I put the sterling spice? Okay, oh man, where did I put it? Oh yeah, it's up here. Duh. Here's the EDP, which I'll be using, and Glacial Irish Moose. I'm a huge fan of menthol, so can't go wrong with Sterling aftershave with Glacial. It's definitely got the menthol. Oh yeah, that smells good. Feels good too. I'm already getting that warm kind of sensation from the menthol. Ah, best part of shave. Man, that's awesome. So yeah, man, pick up Irish Moose. Man, I keep messing that up. Irish Moose. Man, say that 5 times fast. It is a great Irish moose homage, and it smells great. If you like Old Spice, and stuff like that, the original Shulton's formula, you'll like Irish Moose. It's very good. Can't go wrong with the Sterling base. Their aftershaves are awesome. They have alcohol, so they got the burn, and then I like to get the Glacial with the menthol as well. Their EDPs are great. See here now, I've got the dry down on the. Oh yeah, I think I'm ready to go to the DMV. Well, wish me luck, fellas. I think I'm gonna need it. And as usual, the shaving community is the best community. You guys have a great day and happy shaves.